guys, welcome to the first SketchUp tutorial. Pretty much what SketchUp is, it's an application that is free, by the way. It's an application that allows you to do 3D design. So it could be either design for architectural reasons, mechanical, even film, and also for video games. Like I said, it is free. There is a version that is pro version. That is, it is required that you pay for that. But in class, we are going to be using the free version. Okay, guys? Stay tuned, and we're going to learn a little bit about the tools. Okay? Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, as you can see here, this is the welcome screen in the program SketchUp, as you guys can see there. Let's go ahead and choose a template. Now, I personally prefer feet and inches. I am American and I think a little bit better that way. But for those of you who choose to use meters, it's quite alright. But for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and use the feet and inches, okay? So once I have that selected, I'm going to simply click Start Using SketchUp. Okay. Now, a very useful tool that you might want to have open since you are new to this, go to Window and then go to Instructor. Now, as you guys can see here, we have the many different tools. The instructor actually is very helpful and it gives you a lot of valuable information. And as you guys can maybe notice here at the bottom, there are some advanced operations. So if you do want to go ahead and perhaps practice or do some extra work, those sorts of things during your own free time, that's absolutely okay. And the instructor is definitely a very useful tool for you in order to do that. Okay, so that's the instructor. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and minimize him. Now, as you guys can see, we are going to always have a human, or a person rather, who is there. Now, there will be a person there. There are some people who like to keep the little person, but I personally, I don't like to keep him there. So we can go ahead and use the select tool. We're going to go ahead and click on the guy, and we can simply use the delete button and say bye-bye. Now, the reason why he is there is so that you guys can use him in order to help you build better, okay? Maybe you want to have a very tall house or a very short house, depending on the size of the people who you are designing this property or this 3D design for, okay? So let's go ahead and start off. Very simple exercise. We're going to go ahead and we're going to select the rectangle tool, and we're going to simply just make a rectangle. Now, I want to draw your attention first before we begin to these lines that are here. Okay, these lines are kind of going to act as your guide during your building process. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just make a simple rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and make the floor, if you will. So there I have the floor. Okay, I'll go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see a bit better. All right, now this one right here, this is the push or pull tool, as we can call it, and we can obviously, as you're seeing, I'm pulling it, or to minimize it, I'm pushing it. So I'm going to go ahead and just increase it a bit. I think this is one of the more effective ways to go ahead and draw a box. Okay, you're going to be using boxes a lot, and just to save time, it does help. So you can always make the foundation of the building like I did, and you can go ahead and use the push and pull tool to go ahead and make the outside walls. It's very simple. Now, let's say we want to go ahead and add a little bit of color. We can do that. Now, if you go ahead and look here, I'm going to go ahead and show you again what I just did. Okay, I went to the little paint bucket tool, and here, see next to the little house, I can go ahead and actually select things that I want. Maybe I want my house to be in stone. So maybe I want my house to look like that. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe I want to do this or this. So it's just kind of like a fun way for you guys to, design and model your dream house if that's what it is that you want to do. It's interesting. It's nice to to be able to have the power to manipulate the things and, you know, to try out different things for your future house. Okay, so here I am there. I'm going to go ahead and use the orbit tool to just kind of, you know, see how I'm doing here. Okay, okay, not bad at all. Let me go ahead and zoom out. Okay, so that is the fill tool. Obviously, there's lots of different things. If you want to go ahead and put some vegetation, maybe you want to go ahead and put some grass somewhere. Obviously, you do need to paint and make the outline as to where you're going to fill the grass. So for example, if you're clicking here and you're like, well, why isn't the grass, what happened? Well, we obviously need to make some lines. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Obviously, for the sake of the tutorial, I'm doing this a little bit fast. So now I can go ahead and add my grass if that is what I want. Okay, so it's just, you know, a way to give your model, your 3D model, a bit of life. Okay, so that's vegetation. We do have water also, so maybe you want to design a swimming pool. You want to have a swimming pool in your backyard. You can do that. You can design that. So definitely the paint bucket tool, it's going to be able to give life to your figures and to your boxes and to your shapes and all of those things. It's going to add color and design, obviously. Here are the crayons. Those are just normal colors, as you guys can see right there. Now, if you want to go ahead and maybe there's a specific color that you want to use and you want to use the color wheel, you may do that. That is fine. Okay. These are just different ways to detect the different things. Okay, guys? So it's pretty interesting. Hey guys, I hope that first tutorial is going to help you guys, obviously. If you do have any questions, don't be afraid to ask or investigate online. Your first assignment is coming up. Stay tuned for the guidelines. For this assignment, you will have the opportunity to achieve up until advanced. Keep in mind that the first assignment, we do up until competent and advanced. The future assignments, you will have an opportunity to achieve mastery if you so wish. Good luck and stay tuned for the guidelines. Thank you for watching.